What's up, guys? This is Heiss, and welcome back to K37 Kitchen, where we're once again actually cooking on the K37. Last episode, we talked about how 491 had a triumphant return and then went out of service again, and thank God we have 2 steam engines. But she's back in service. Today is actually our last day of Polar Express here at the museum, filmed in advance, and we're gonna try a new concept out today, using the boiler's water to boil stuff. We're gonna see how this goes. So this is what we call steam engine science?
Science is perhaps a bit generous, but it's science.
It's science, yes.
We've hooked a copper line that we're going to bury into the blower drain.
Yes.
As a means of getting steam out.
Yes, because...
And then we're going to coil it up, and then we make moonshine, right? Or no, sorry, hot dogs.
Wieners,
yeah.
not shiners. Wieners,
sorry.
Yes.
Wieners, not shiners.
Well, you know, it's an accurate statement. Yeah, people suggest all the time, like, you should boil something in the boiler, and it's like...
No,
that's
disgusting.
One, that's disgusting. 2, it's not really feasible.
No, we do boil, so we boil water in the boiler.
We do boil the water, but as our former boiler...
It's going to censor that.
Oh, yes. And we do boil other things that people drop in the boiler. It's fine. People suggest all the time, boil something in the boiler, and it's like, you can't. But what we can do is copper heat exchanger. So take the steam out, run it through a pot. We're going to boil some sausages, and then we'll sear them on the scoop.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that we're boiling these sausages in beer, and they're green chili cheddar sausages. This better turn out good.
That is one of the silliest things I've seen on a locomotive, is a copper heat exchanger pot. Pot's full of beer, it's warming up. I got some veggies chopped up, we're gonna get a little peppers and onions with it. Shout out to our GS20 for being a cutting board. And I was thinking about it, is this the first time vegetables have been on K37 Kitchen? No, it's, I think, the second time. The Rajas con Queso taco had peppers in it before. So we're really, we're a little bit of a railroad stereotype. Beef, meat, bread, carb, meat, yum. We're just missing the taters. We'll have to do taters one of these times. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Once this gets up to temp and we start making things happen, we're gonna put some sausages in and see how it goes. It begins to pee!
It might be the whole time, because it's...
Right, because it's enough pipe, it might condense. Yes, special thanks to Roundhouse Foreman Dusty and Brett for cooking up the literal heat exchanger. I was like, I want to do this, but I'm not sure how to do it. And they're the smart kids here. I just play one on TV. And so, plugged that up, set it up. It's going to heat up. Hopefully this has enough heat output. I don't know. But it was a fair amount of work to put together. And, you know, we had to go through... is that hot?
Yeah, that's ice cold.
Huh.
Hot going in, so it's working.
Well, that's good. The heat is going into the pot. You can see where you touched it. Yeah.
That's boiler hot, and that's cold coming out, so it's working.
Sweet. Oh yeah, we're starting to get a little bit of evaporation there too. Wow. Okay. This might just work. It's a fair amount of work to set up. If you don't want to go through the prep work of modifying your steam locomotive to cook lunch, you should check out today's sponsor, Factor.
Factor just makes things easy when it comes to eating delicious food. You don't have to go to the store, there's no prep work, and the meals are ready fast. Rather than dealing with all that, you can get chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals delivered right to you. There's more than 35 meals to choose from per week, with options for keto, calorie smart, vegan and veggie, and more. I'm not kidding, these meals are delicious.
I really don't understand what magic they do to get the texture that good out of something microwaved. I just don't get it.
Having a delicious meal that's ready in only a few minutes is a big deal for me. Remember, I still work part-time at the museum, and I develop a video game alongside making this YouTube. Time is key. Factor now offers lots of snack and small bites options, like breakfast, smoothies, and juices. I'm not a huge breakfast person myself, but a refreshing juice juice that's got good nutrients works for me. Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code 50HEIS to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Factor box. That's code 50HEIS at factor75.com to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box.
Oh, that pot's already, like, hot.
Won't take long, probably.
It's amazing what happens when you use copper for heat transfer things. Well, we've been waiting for our pot to boil for literally, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes at this point.
We keep watching it and nothing's happening.
Yeah, that is the mistake, but we don't know if it's gonna ever get to a rolling boil, but we're gonna start adding things in because it'll cook the sausages through. We're gonna sear them on the scoop afterwards, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it'll be fun. All right, the wee-wees are going in. And then sous chef Dusty thinks dump in onions and peppers as well. Let's do that.
You didn't bring tongs.
I did bring tongs. I packed a bag and I brought all sorts of stuff.
I win that bet.
I've shot enough K-37 kitchen recently that I'm actually starting to remember to bring crap. The onion. Sear the onion on the pipes here. This is hard to do one-handed. Thank you.
Dusty, you take the spoon.
This is a three-person operation at this
Too
point.
many cooks in the kitchen.
It's a big kitchen, at least.
Yeah.
It's not like my home kitchen.
It's still K-37 kitchen.
And this is actually, again, K-37 kitchen with the K-37. Peppers. The onion.
We're also raising the level with a hotter.
Right, so we'll get more heat transfer by adding more things. Everything will just heat through. It'll be fine.
It's above 150 on the temp, which is not boiling.
And everything's gonna get grilled afterwards. So, at what point does the pot become too crowded?
Still got more room for more beer.
More beer. How about some more beer there, Mr. Taggart?
I think y'all have had just about enough. We haven't had any beer.
I know. No Rule G violations. We have a train to operate still. We have to get to the North Pole a couple more times.
Three.
Three. Aye. All right. The rest of these are covered in train gack.
Yeah.
So we don't like the train gack.
I need the tongs probably.
Okay, I'll go get them. Whee!
Poking ones. Give them a few test pokes to make sure they work.
I've given him about 60 at this point, I think.
Oh yeah, we're over close to 170. But working.
Sweet. Wee-wee. They're not huge wee-wees, they're boiling wee-wees.
It's not stupid if it works. Are we the first ones to do this?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Better question. Is that a mark of genius or absolute stupidity? Yes.
I'm gonna go clean off my scoop.
Yeah, you better hurry because these won't look
Woo! Woo!
probably ready for.
Yes. Well, the scoop is cleaned, and we're really blowing steam now. Yes. Yeah. So I brought butter. We have pretzel buns. Ah, it's gonna be good. All right, we're gonna get some buns. We're gonna get them toasted. Hey, look, there's fire in there. Ooh, and she's gonna be angry about that apparently. Start to get the helicopter sound. I guess we're just gonna have to deal with the helicopter sound. Fuego! These buns are gonna toast in like 4 seconds. It's fine. And once again on K-37 Kitchen, we ask the question, is dairy flammable? This is like hard mode. Paint the butter on. It's like one of those old Flash games. And I saw these pretzel buns in the store and was like, yeah, we're doing that. I also have dedicated grubby cutting boards now. I had a discussion with the lady friend, and she said, very rightfully so, "Kay, can you not use all of the good stuff and get it all train gross?" And it's like, that's fair. And so now I have a dedicated set of train gross cutting boards, which means that there's actually vaguely clean places to sit stuff. Novel concept. Woo! Hot. That's not a very good. That bun's very sad. That bun's gonna be for 91. She doesn't seem to care about how her nom-noms come. She just likes her nom-noms. And that's actually true for the food that she eats and for the food that, yeah, like the actual food. The little engines do not like big pieces of coal. This one doesn't really care. She will burn whatever. And now we must de-heat exchanger the heat exchanger and do the sear. I guess we'll see how that goes.
Whee! We had a fun conversation and made lots of jokes while Dusty tried to get the copper tubing out of the pot, but the exhaust fan in the shop and the blower were so loud that you couldn't really understand what we're saying, so here we are. Dusty had the fun challenge of removing the metal bits from the pot, but not the food, because we hadn't taken the food out yet, because we were just going to transfer direct from the pot. It's still definitely a work in progress kind of situation.
And now we've got a whole pot of steamy goodness. Yes.
We'll need those.
Yep. All right. Hot and steamy. Wee wees. All right. We're gonna see how this works. That's 1 point of contact. It's fine.
Rips and coats himself in boiling hot dog water.
Boiling brat, beer, water situation. Yeah, it's fine. Fine. All right. We're gonna double the amount of free space in this thing. I don't want this guy.
It's a weird looking brat.
It is.
That's a weird looking thing.
That is a weird looking thing. How hot is the fire? Very hot today.
I was watching it help. That steam smells incredible.
I bet. Yes, it does. When I watched the scoop off, it was hilarious. I wandered back across the shop, and by the time you get to stall 2 where 20 is, it's like, beer, onion, sausage, beauty. This might actually work out pretty well. I'm gonna try and get all of the guys that I can. All right, back onto the heat. This is religious. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what the doctor ordered.
Some more fromage, maybe?
Yes. Now we do some rotat. I'm trying to keep the door somewhat closed, because last time we had filmed the spam episode, I actually got a slight radiation burn on my finger. I was trying to gesture the camera and I needed both hands. That was
macrowave oven.
Macrowave oven. Yes, very much so. All right, we're getting a little color on there. Not as much as I want. I'm gonna go back on. A little bit longer this time. I wonder if the drumming is coming across on the microphone or not, because it's below the threshold of human hearing. So, just sounds like a helicopter. Shovel cam down. That's alright.
I'm just sitting here feeling bad for your hands because my leg is A, covered in denim, and B, twice the distance from the fire. And I'm feeling the heat coming out.
I sacrifice for the content. I want everyone to know that.
How noble.
Yes. Oh, the most noble of things. I should, honest to God, probably wear gloves, but, you know, It's fine.
Trained professional, ladies and gentlemen.
A trained professional, not a trained professional.
There's a difference.
There is.
Don't leave the sausage in the fire.
Well, 91's gonna have to have a bit of a sausage.
It's all fun and games until you leave your sausage in the fire.
Yeah, don't cast the sausage into the fire.
Destroy it.
Whew. That is getting nice and HOTT. Oh God. No. What? Why did my brain just autopilot Chapel Run again? I blame Nick. He suggested I did that a couple episodes, and I did it because I thought my girlfriend would think it was funny. She did.
Yep, that's really fun.
Yeah, yes it is. In other news, water is wet.
Watching the steam coming off of the scoop is pretty cool.
Yeah.
An illustration of drafts featuring K37 Kitchen. I'd say it looks happy and tasty. Let's.
Are we putting them on those ones or the ones?
Both of those sets of buns are buttered and somewhat toasted. So
Let's close the fire so we're not burning.
don't touch the metal bit, Mark.
Ooh.
Look at those wee-wees.
Your mom's not gonna have a problem with wheelies?
She's just gonna have to deal.
Just with the rider?
Why is everything so hot?
Look at that.
Look at that plate. Look at all that. This could be some good stuff, man. Set that out of the way.
We need mustard. Hold on. Go grab the mustard out of the fridge, please.
Yes, endurance.
I do ketchup also.
Not yet. Yeah,
What do you mean they're actually working here too?
Actual work must be completed, you know, so turn the hydrostatic on.
Like,
I need mustard.
addressed. Okay.
I sent
Oh, that's right.
I sent the kid for mustard.
Yes.
Gotta have mustard on your...
On your
Right.
tasty. This is.
It's just we don't have spicy brown, we just got regular, but that's fine.
It'll work. Yeah. These look. I'm very excited about
They look
this.
good.
And these local place. They're green chili cheddar brats. Oh. Oh.
Good.
Yes.
Ketchup! You don't put ketchup on sausages.
To quote.
Get out of here.
Put it on mine.
To quote
I don't
Clint
want
Eastwood, nobody puts ketchup on a hot dog.
Put ketchup on a hot dog. I'll take the little one over here.
Sure.
I'm mustering mine. Anybody else want
I feel
mustard?
like a hot dog is the
I'd go
most-
for mustard.
You're a bad German. You don't like
I
mustard.
do not.
What is wrong with
It's
you?
also French's yellow mustard.
Yeah, no,
that's
he
all
doesn't
we've got
like
in the
mustard
shop.
or beer. What kind of German are you?
He does like his
I
chocolate.
like
ball.
pretzel buns.
Yes, pretzel. He does like pretzel.
All right.
All right. Well, cheers.
And then they died.
Dude,
Steam-powered sausages, man. Way of the future, circa 1902.
yes. Yeah, these are excellent. We really haven't had a miss on K37 Kitchen yet.
They're good. I just want to know if we're the first idiots to make a heat exchanger with a blower or something like that off a steam engine to cook something.
Yeah, you'll have to know. Well, Brett, you gotta have one too. You can't just be filming. I was gonna say, the vegetables are not in your middle name.
Yeah.
I think I would struggle to get that any better on a barbecue.
Right.
Like,
Right. It's so funny, like, stuff actually turns out in this, too. For the quesadilla episode, I made the leftovers at home, and they were not as good at home as they came off of the shovel. It was hilarious. Well, we hope you enjoyed this one, everybody. Thanks so much again to Brett and Dusty for making the heat exchanger and helping cook. And oh my god, this is the one to do. If you got a K37, you gotta get a heat exchanger, you gotta boil some brats. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll catch y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye!
oh, yeah.
And to Chef Peaches! Wah!